across the nation on purpose, is finally back home in Orlando. He's talked with more than 7,000 homeless people in 98 days. And as News 13's Christina Jensen reports, he's using what he learned on the streets to help cities like Ocala improve their services for the homeless.
I'm just teaching the nation about homelessness instead of a classroom about reading.
Thomas Rebman, an Orange County middle school teacher, started experiencing homelessness in Orlando back in July of 2014. He then went to New Orleans, Houston, Phoenix, and Skid Row in Los Angeles. He documented his experiences by taking pictures and videos with his cell phone.
You know, Jerry, I've been trying to find work at these places and asking them about clean their bathroom and stuff. I can't make no money, man.
What you're listening to is one of thousands of interviews Rebman conducted along the way. The reason? He wants to learn how people become homeless, what they encounter on the streets, and how to help the homeless. This is cell phone video Rebman shot of a couple he met in Los Angeles.
They got security in here and stuff. And people around here know that. But they don't really come around here and
hassle you.
Rebman says it was a scary process at times. He slept on the streets for the most part, sometimes in shelters. He was even threatened by people on the streets. At one point, he says he was chased by a man carrying a machete in Pensacola.
You go put the machete back in your camp, I leave. Deal? You don't gotta be like that. I'm going, bro.
And I guarantee we can find 3 people that were beat up in the last 2 weeks that I know. It's that bad.
But Rebman says the scariest part was actually interacting with police officers, especially in one Central Florida city.
The physical violence never worried me near as much as the police, and only in a couple of cities did I really fear, and namely Daytona.
Along the way, Rebman also ranked the cities he stayed in terms of the government, police empathy, provider empathy, public knowledge of the homeless problem, and homeless perception of how they are being helped. He says Daytona Beach and Tampa are some of the worst places for the homeless, while Sarasota is among the best he saw. Places like Ocala received a middle ranking. Reporting in Orlando, Christina Jensen, News 13.
Rebman helped create organizations like Homeless Improvement Services for the city of Ocala. Now, the organization is currently putting together a plan for homeless outreach services. Of the thousands of people Rebman interviewed, he found only 18% of the homeless panhandle for money. And of that 18%, half of the money goes to basic needs.